All right, class. Welcome to another speaking practice with class IELTS 33. Probably in 1.5 months, these people, maybe even earlier than that, my class is going to take exam soon. So, let's do our regular practice now. And it seems like we are running out of part 1 to talk about. So wild animal is the first and the last thing we do today. For part 1. Wild animals, động vật hoang dã. So, Mr. Young, do you have a favorite wild animals? Wild animal.
Also, when I was young, I really like shark and old animal like is 1,000 years ago like dinosaurs. Yes, at that time, just at that time, and I'm just like a wild animal, but is look young and cute. Yes.
Okay, so Mr. Young, do you like watching TV programs about wild animals?
Yes, sometimes I like watching it because it gives me a lot useful.
A lot of useful information.
Yes.
Okay, so how about you, Miss Yun? Do you have a favorite wild animal?
Yes, obviously, I really scared of many dangerous and wild animals, but I think I'm fond of panda because I see it. Yes, because I take a chance to see it many times in TV show or Cartoon Network.
TV show.
On TV show.
Be careful. All the things that is online, on TV, on radio, on TV show.
Yes.
On. When you read something that has been printed out, then you use in. Like for example, in books, in magazine, in leaflets, in journals. No. Cái nào được in ra dùng in. Còn cái nào mà trên mạng, trên radio, trên truyền thông on hết. Okay, so Miss Yuen, did you learn anything about wild animals at school?
Unfortunately, I think I didn't have a chance to take an opportunity to learn about animals in wild animals.
Why your voice suddenly becomes okay?
Can you hear me clearly?
Good, clear.
Okay, good. Yes. Moreover, we didn't learn about animal welfare or how to protect the animal.
Oh, that's so bad, isn't it? How about you, Miss Wee? Did you learn anything about wild animal at school?
When I was childhood, I didn't learn any program about wild animal. I think, however, I think now more children they are taught about a wild animal at school. At school.
Okay, and then right. So, Miss Tui, does your country have a strict law to protect wild animals?
I think my country have a law to protect wild animal, but they are not enforce the law.
They don't enforce. They don't
enforce the laws.
Or is the
strictly?
Are the law not enforceable? Are the laws not enforceable?
But however, the law are not enforceable. I I still saw and read some news about the killing of wild animal for meat or for selling. So it's very bad.
Of course, it's very bad. We know that people are still hunting wild animals for their tusk and horn.
Yes.
Or horn.
Yes.
And they cook them so to make like traditional medicine. Traditional medicines to treat their diseases, because they think that the tusk or the horn from the elephant or the bile tối mật hoặc là mật. I think it's mật. It's the bile that can help them to treat a lot of diseases. It's like in traditional medicine. So what do you think about this one, Mr. Yoon?
Well,
what do you think about the situation in Vietnam?
Well, I think I don't know much about it.
You do. Trust me, you do. In the Vietnamese school system, of course, you were taught this one too. A
Not
lot
really
of people
much.
do this. They kill rhinos,
Yeah. They kill rhino for the horn. Yeah. And they think that the horn is for medicine. And it will be ruined, but it's not. The horn is just like our.
It's not harm. Say again.
The horn.
Mm-hmm.
The horn.
Yes, I know, but what did you say? What is the sentence?
Có nói là cái sừng của nó.
No. Say that in English. Say that in English.
I think the horn is like our móng tay là gì thầy?
Nail.
Yeah, I think it's like our nail. It just contains a lot of protein inside, and it's like our nails. It's not really have any.
It's not really have. It's not really have. What is that?
There
isn't any, or there aren't any.
And there isn't any protein. There isn't any.
Any what?
Any medicine inside or. Yeah.
There isn't any medicine inside. I see. Of course, there isn't any medicine inside. The composition or the content is similar to a human nail. Of course, when will people start to realize these things? They will never do that. Now, so Miss Yuan, what do you think about this problem? How can we protect wild animals if people still thinking like this and killing them to have to make medicines to cure their diseases like this?
I think first and foremost, everyone must.
First and foremost, that sounds very formal, just like writing. This is speaking. Be careful.
Okay. I think firstly, everyone should raise awareness.
Awareness.
Can you say again?
Should raise awareness.
Raise awareness. And I think traditional medicine is not have many evidence by.
There aren't.
Okay. There aren't many evidence about traditional medicines by scientists. This is not like tuyên truyền là thầy ơi.
There's not a scientific fact. Sự thật hiển nhiên được minh chứng bằng khoa học. It's not a scientific fact.
Yes.
Just tuyên truyền, right? It's a propaganda. It's a, what do you mean by tuyên truyền?
Là tuyên truyền từ
It's just an urban myth.
dân gian đó thầy, kiểu
It's
nó
an
là
urban myth. It's an urban myth. It's an lòng tin mù quáng. It's an urban myth. Lòng tin mù quáng. It's just an urban myth.
this is a urban myth, and moreover, I think the customers should buy should pay a lot of money to buy it, to purchase it. This is so expensive, and maybe it will be harmful for their health, for their disease.
This is not propaganda, because propaganda is a negative word, you know. Tuyên truyền chính trị theo nghĩa xấu nha. So it's not propaganda. It's urban myth. Lòng tin mù quáng.
Okay.
So this is something that has been inside of the Vietnamese community for a long time before you even born. So Miss Quý, what can we do to deal with this urban myth? What do you think? Cái lòng tin mù quáng này mình đương đầu nó như thế nào? What do you think of this urban myth about wild animals? This is a hard question, isn't it? Miss Quý?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you
I need to
something
think.
easier. Okay, let me ask you something easier. Now, so the laws in Vietnam, of course, there are laws to protect wild animals, but it is not easily enforceable. Nó không có dễ dàng để thực hiện. It's not easily enforceable because you still see a lot of governmental officials. Nhiều người mà làm công quyền. You still see a lot of governmental officials. Những người làm công quyền, tức là làm chính quyền á.
Những người đó là
officials who buy and kill wild animals for their products, for different purposes. It's not easily enforceable. So, of course, we have a lot of corruption in this country too. Tham nhũng nhũng nhiễu. We have a lot of corruption too. So, we have to deal with that first before we deal with this problem.
Yes, I think so.
So, what do you think, Miss Quý? Should the school system teach children more about animals protection?
Yes, I think. Yes, I think they should. But however, recently, recently I have seen many curriculum put inside in the children program how to protect the wild. Program.
Program. Yeah. It's a verb. Program. It's a noun.
Program. Yes. Recently, I have seen many schools put in the children program how to protect the wild animals. I think this is a happy tín hiệu,
It's a good sign. It's a good sign.
It's a good sign. I think this is a good sign for our young generation. For our young generation, they have more awareness how to protect the wild animals.
You mean you have to have a better awareness?
Yeah, they have a better awareness about the wild animal.
Okay. Now, good.
I think yes.
Yes, what do you think?
I think if it could do this, it should put in the official program instead of just 1 or 2.
You mean an official program? You can tell?
Yes, yes.
Of course, it should be put into official program
instead of 1 or 2 times per month.
Mm-hmm. Of course,
I think so.
There are so many necessary things that should be put into the education system. For example, how to protect our health, sex education, giáo dục giới tính. It's very important, but it has been, you know, not taught in the school system for a very, 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 very long time. Anyway, so let's go to part 2 and part 3 now. So we did historical building last time. We did 57 last time as well. Let's move on to let's move on to 58.
58.
Describe a place you hate to visit. Be careful, this is you really hate. So it's strong, you know, stronger than when you don't like to visit, okay? You hate to visit it. Nó mạnh hơn là you don't like. Miêu tả một cái nơi mà bạn ghét viếng thăm lắm. You should say what this place is. Nơi nào thế? When you visited this place. When you visited this place. Bạn đã thăm viếng cái nơi này lúc nào? Who you went there with. Bạn đến đó với ai? And explain why you hate to visit this place. Giải thích là tại sao bạn lại ghét đi thăm viếng cái nơi như thế này. Oh, right. And then I think we don't have any part 3 left, isn't it? We have only 68. It has a part 3 in there, and that's it. So we need to go to like more difficult topics from now on. You see, 59 is a place that you don't like. It say the place you don't like, but it doesn't mean that you have to visit that place, you know. Cái 59 này là cái nơi mà mình không thích, nhưng mà nó không hề nói về chuyện là mình phải đi thăm viếng nơi đó cả. Okay, but 58 is a place that you hate to visit, but you have to go there. That's different. 58 là cái nơi thăm viếng, bắt buộc phải đi đó, nhưng mà mình không hề ưa cái nơi đó chút nào. Okay, it's different, you know. Now, so do you understand the difference now? A place you hate to visit, it means you have to visit that place regularly, or maybe not regularly, but you really hate that place, but you have to go there. But 59 is like a place you don't like, but it doesn't say that you have to go there. Don't absolutely have to go there. 59 là cái nơi bạn không thích, nhưng mà nó đâu có nói là mình bắt buộc phải đi đến đó đâu. Okay, so let's go to 58. A place you hate to visit. Okay, I'll give you 1.5 minutes now. Okay, let's start now. Miss Yun, can you start first? Describe a place that you hate to visit.
Yeah, this was kindergarten. I was visited every day when I was 5 years old.
Visited, you mean you actively visited, right?
Yes, I visited every day when I was 5 years old. I went with my sister. She studied upper class. There were many eye-catching toys in my school, but I don't know why at this time I really hated this kindergarten. I cried every day, and moreover, I always remember when I made craft present to prepare for Christmas. I also cried, but I felt happy, but I also cried. I think I hated to visit my kindergarten because I miss my mother, and I feel alone. I felt alone. Yes.
And I felt alone. Oh, so that's why you hate to visit it so much.
Yes.
But you had to visit it in the past, did you?
Yes.
That's great. That's good. Very good. Now, Miss Kui, please, can you describe a place you hate to visit?
When I was in the university, I have a chance to visit
Visit.
I have a chance to visit Bull Metal. It were my tour trip as well, because after that I have to giving a report back to my university. I went there with my classmate by a bus. When I reached there, it was very far from the city of Bull Metal, and it's in nơi hẻo lánh đó thầy.
It's rural. It's very quiet. It's rural.
Yeah, it's very rural and quiet at there with no electricity. Just one or two. Nó rút ngắn gọn lại là nó rất là ít đèn.
There wasn't any lights there.
There wasn't any light. Không có nhưng mà nó ít thôi thầy.
Oh, there was very few lights there. There were very few lights there.
There was very few lights there, and
There
the
were
facility.
because there are many. There's still many, you know. There were.
Yeah,
It's plural.
few.
There
Yes.
were very few lights there.
There were very few lights there, and lack of facility for our students.
There is a
To
lack
stay.
of. There is a lack of.
There is a lack of facility for our students to stay overnight there. So in the midnight, I'm very scared of, because around me is very dark, and nhìn nó rất là ma mị trong mấy cái buôn đó thầy ơi.
And it looks ghostly.
Ghostly,
It
ma.
looks ghostly.
And it look very ghostly.
It looks
And it look very ghostly. And it look very
ghostly and haunting. Như có ma ám. And haunting.
And it look very ghostly and haunting. Haunting.
So if you say it look haunting,
Yes.
or you can say the place looks haunted. Cái nơi này nó như bị ma ám. Haunted, you see, it's an passive verb.
The place
Đấy,
looks
nó bị động. The place looks haunted.
Miss Quý nói như dùng cái từ hồi nãy của thầy cũng được đúng không? Chọn một trong hai. We can choose one or two, okay? It looks very ghostly.
It looks ghostly. Let's just say it looked ghostly and haunted.
Yeah. It looks ghostly and haunted, so I'm very scared of. And it's bring and of course it's brought to me a very bad experience. So after the trip, I have a promise that I want to go there again.
You will never know. Maybe the place will be renovated. Maybe they will build a city there. Who knows?
I don't know, but the first impression was very bad, so I'm scared of going back.
Okay, now good. Now, Mr. Young, please, can you describe a place you hate to visit?
So it was my grade 1 school.
Terrible.
Oh, yes, that's terrible. That's after my parents decide to live in Ho Chi Minh City. So I went to school in District 7. It's called Đinh Bộ Lĩnh, and that is not really a good school.
It's not a good school, right?
Yes.
You have to say no, it's not.
No, it's not.
I know exactly you're gonna make this mistake. Biết chắc thế nào cũng phạm cái lỗi đó. It was not a good school, right?
No.
No, it's not a good school. No, it's not a good school. No, it's not a good school.
No, it's not a good school. So the facility there is not really good.
But it's cheap, so that's why.
Yes, that's right. But the money to get in that school is really expensive.
You mean the tuition fee is cheap?
Yes, the tuition fee is cheap, but the first fee is not really cheap like that because I'm from another place like Hanoi to to Ho Chi Minh City is really expensive. So my mother have to pay a lot,
Of course.
and after that, the terrible grade one, I moved to another school.
And so you should.
Yes.
Should have. Now that sounds like a traumatic experience. Nghe như là một cái trải nghiệm mà đầy thương đau. Trải nghiệm đau thương.
Hey.
Sounds like a traumatic experience. Sounds like a traumatic experience. Một trải nghiệm đau thương nhỉ? Well, of course, I hate my school back then too. Everyone hated their school back then. Nobody liked their school back then. Anyway, now let's go to 59. Describe a place that you don't like. A place you don't like is different, as I told you before, okay?
Yes.
You should say where this place is, nơi nào thế. Miêu tả một nơi bạn không thích, nơi nào đấy. How often you go there? Bạn có thường đi đến đó không? Who do you go there with? Bạn thường đi đến đó với ai? Why do you not like it? Tại sao bạn lại không thích nơi đó? Alright, you have 1.5 minutes again. Okay, time now. Right, describe a place that you don't like. I'll start with Miss Quý first.
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, I remember when I was in a grade 5 or 6.
When I was in grade 5 or 6.
My father took me back to the north to visit his hometown. The purpose of the trip is giving me a chance
to give me a chance.
Is to give me a chance. Is to give me a chance to know my grandmother and my relatives.
Yes.
And the second thing is to know my father hometown birthplace.
Okay.
Actually, it was a very nice place, and I had a lot of good moments with my relative and my brother, my sister. But I don't like the weather at there. And
you don't like the weather there. You don't like the weather there, right?
The cold.
You don't like the cold.
Mưa.
The cold.
Hôm bữa thầy nói
the cold rain.
Hôm bữa thầy nói cái từ mà mưa rã rít.
Drizzle.
The drizzle. Có thể nói là the drizzle weather được không thầy?
No, drizzle. It just means mưa.
Okay, so I didn't like the weather as there because it was drizzle and cold. So for me, I felt not comfortable.
It can be
also
to drizzle.
And also
drizzle.
And also I hate I don't like to visit again because I prefer
You prefer sunny weather?
Yes.
Because you prefer sunny weather, that's why.
I prefer sunny weather because I'm familiar with the sunny weather in the south. So
okay.
I don't like to visit there again. For me, one time is okay. On second time is okay, but staying for
Staying
longer.
There's no way, right? Staying there's no way. Okay.
But now I'm grown up already, so I have a choice.
I grew up already.
I grew up already, so maybe when.
But now I grew up already.
But now I'm grew up already, so if I have a chance to come back again with my father, I only spend a day, within a day, and then back to the center of the north, stay in Hanoi. I prefer to stay up there.
Okay, good. Now, thank you. Mr. Young, please. Describe a place that you don't like.
Well, I don't really like go to
Going
Hạ Long.
to. I don't like
Going
to
to.
go to. Hoặc là I don't like going to.
I don't like going to Hạ Long Bay because when I go there, it's very
When I
sunny.
went there,
When I went there, it's very sunny days, and I really like sunny days. It's very my skin, and there's nothing out
it
there.
burn your skin, yes, and
There's nothing outside, so I don't really like it, and sometimes it makes me uncomfortable.
Sometimes it makes you feel uncomfortable. Of course, it would make you uncomfortable. That's why I don't like it, right?
And it's in my mind, something is very blank. It's like a blank inside my mind. I feel like trống rỗng, kiểu.
I feel empty.
Nó,
I feel empty.
yes, I feel empty.
I feel empty.
Cảm thấy trống rỗng. I feel empty. I feel empty inside, and that's why I don't like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Introvert.
Of course, that's the introvert problem. I don't like to go to a lot of places too. Okay, Miss Yuen, please.
You don't like crowd?
I don't like the crowd. But yes. I do like the crowd when I am at the center of attention. When I play music, for example. I do like the crowd. Only at the time, but the other time, no.
But actually, when you playing in the when you're playing piano, you don't care around.
And
you don't care your surrounding.
No, you have to care. Because basically, you have to care whether the audience listen to you or not. What do they want? That's what a musician should do, you know?
Okay. Will this action will distract you while you're playing?
Of course. But you have to understand that you need to interact well with the audience too if you play music. Phải tương tác với lại khán giả. Of course, you need to interact well with the audience when you play music.
Okay.
Anyway, so Miss Yuen, please, your turn.
Any
place you don't like?
This is a circus. I just went there when I was young. I went to there with my parents. I don't like many circus because the animals are treated really bad. And sometimes I see they should jump through the ring of flame. Yes. And moreover, on the internet, I see many videos that animals defy people in circus. They defy and they would be starved.
Okay.
So I feel this is horrible and they're really painful.
They were, you mean the animals were, the animal feel painful? They felt the pain?
Yes, they feel painful. And moreover, I think we live in the modern.
Painful, it's actually an active verb that describes an experience. It causes pain in another person.
Okay.
Be careful. They feel pain.
Yes.
They feel pain.
They feel pain.
Act or the event is painful. Be careful with pain and painful. So it's like active or passive verb, you know, have to be careful with that. So pain, I feel pain. Tôi cảm thấy đau. But the experience was painful. Cái trải nghiệm nó rất là đau đớn because the experience was painful because it causes a pain in the person that experienced that. Cái trải nghiệm nó đau đớn tại vì nó gây ra cảm giác đau ở cái người trải nghiệm nó. So one is an active verb, one is an active adjective, one is an passive adjective. Một cái là tính từ chủ động, cái tính từ bị động. You have to understand that.
Yes. And I think this is a tough problem now because if we don't support them or go to there, the boss of circus
there or go there.
Go there.
Go there. If we don't go there.
Yes. The boss of circus, they don't have finance to.
They don't have the finance to feed the animals, you mean?
Yes. But if we go to there, then we will happen. Go there. Sorry. Go there.
Go there. Go there. Go there. Go there. Go there.
Yes.
Go there.
Go there. This bad situation would happen in the future.
Okay, good enough. Now, so I would like to go to a topic. It's called historical figure.
Historical figure.
Or maybe we could do something else. Let's do crime now. Mình làm về vấn đề tội phạm đi. Let's do about crime. Topic crime. What's that? The problem. Topic crime. Part 2. Describe. Okay, part 2. Describe a time when you see someone doing something bad. Or describe a time when someone commits a crime. Miêu tả một thời điểm mà các bạn nhìn thấy ai đó làm cái gì đó rất là tệ, rất tồi tệ. Hoặc là bạn nhìn thấy ai đó đang phạm tội. You see someone committed a crime. You should say when that was, when the incident happened. Cái sự kiện nó diễn ra lúc nào. Where it was, nó đã ở chỗ nào. Who was involved, ai đã tham gia vào. And then explain how you felt about it. Okay, this is topic crime.
Describe
a time when you saw someone doing something bad or someone committed a crime. I should put this one on to my new speaking topic now. I should put this one somewhere. Like, I think I should put this one at the end here. Maybe. I should put this topic here. Okay, so this one should be 70. 70, topic crime. Describe. Okay, so topic crime should be 70. A moment. I'm just so bad with computer, you know. Sometimes I wish it was better with computer. Commit a crime. Or someone do something bad. Okay. So this is 70. Okay. I think this one is a good topic to talk about. And let me put part 3 in there. Should have part 3 as well. Do you think that the crime rate is increasing these days? And give examples. Why or why not? Okay, first question. Second question, it's what do you think are the reasons for young people committing crimes? Bạn nghĩ có những lý do gì cho người trẻ họ phạm tội? What do you think are the reasons for young people committing crimes? The third reason is that who do you think should be held responsible or accountable for the wrong actions that young people do? Bạn nghĩ ai nên chịu trách nhiệm cho những cái hành vi sai trái mà người trẻ làm? And why? And then the fourth question is that I think, do you think the school system what's that noise? Do you think the school system should educate more about the law, should educate more about law, should educate people more about law? Bạn có nghĩ hệ thống trường học nên giáo dục con người ta thêm về luật pháp không? Do you think the school system should educate people more about law? Why? And then the last question for part 3 should be we'll see. Do you think putting criminals in prison is the best solution to combat crime? Các bạn có nghĩ là đưa những tên tội phạm vào nhà tù, vào tù, do you think putting criminals in prison là cái giải pháp tốt nhất để mà đấu tranh chống tội phạm không? Do you think putting criminal in prisons is the best solution to combat crime? Why or why not? Okay, let's do 5 questions here for part 3, and then for part 2 is this one. Okay, any question now before we have time to talk about it, class?
No.
Miss Yuan, do you have any question? Miss Yuan and Miss Gui have not learned this lesson, I'm sure, because you you enter this class very late. But Mr. Young has learned this lesson at least twice.
You nói trước đi cưng.
Exactly.
Oh no! Oh my god.
So he will be the first one, I'm sure. Okay, now I'll give you 3 minutes to talk about this difficult topic, crime.
Maybe.
Okay, I'll ask Mr. Yu to start first because you have been learning this one. I mean, you have learned this one 2 times already about crime. So, Mr. Yu, please describe a time when you saw someone doing something bad, or describe a time when you saw someone committed a crime. So you should talk about it in past tense. Your turn.
Okay. So it was my happy days, and I surf on web,
I surf on the web.
And I surf on the web, and apparently there are news about the murders in my district too, but it's far away. It's another place, but I'm still scared about it. It's about the crime that two men they have they argue to each other
They argue
and
with
one
each other.
with each other, and
They
one of them
argued with each other.
and one of them use knife and cut another one head, and
You
the
mean
head
one of
is
them
fall
stabbed
down.
the other one?
Yeah.
One of them stabbed the other with a knife. Đâm người khác với con dao.
Không phải đâm đâu thầy, gọi là chặt đầu đấy thầy.
Oh my god.
Trời ơi, what a story.
Chop. Oh my god.
And
chop.
someone live stream
One of
it
them
on
chopped
Facebook.
the head of the other. Chặt đầu người khác. One of them
Run
chopped.
rợn quá Dương ơi.
It's like chop the head off. Chopped the head off.
Chop the head off. And it's at my district too. I was scared about that very much, and I cannot sleep at that time.
Decapitate. There you go. To cut off the head of a person. Decapitate. To decapitate. To chop. To cut off. To cut off the head of a person. Chặt đầu á. Chặt đầu ai đó. To decapitate. You have to be careful because this word is very similar to capitulate. Capitate. Capitate means.
Capitate.
Oh no, not this one. Capitulate. Capitulate. Capitulate means đầu hàng. You have to be careful with this word. To capitulate. Đầu hàng. To capitulate means to surrender. Surrender. To surrender. Đầu hàng. But decapitate means you cut off the head of someone. These words looks very similar to each other. To decapitate and to capitulate. It sounds very similar to each other. Anyway, just say chop the head off the other. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Continue, please.
And I have the nightmare at that time. It's for a long time until now. I still remember it. To tell you. That's all. Oh my god.
Are you sure that's all?
Yeah.
Alright,
You
good.
want to hear more?
Okay, good. Now, Miss Yuen, please, can you describe a time when you saw someone doing something bad or someone committed a crime?
Yes, this happened in my brother's school. When he was 5 years old, because there weren't enough time for my parents to care about my brother, so he should study in kindergarten. And his teacher locked my brother in toilet, and she fighted and yelled to him.
Yelled at him? You mean yelled at him?
Yeah, yell at him.
Yeah.
Yell at him. When he came home, my mother saw many wounds in his body. So I feel this is an urgent problem now that injured to physical and mental children.
Injured him physically and mentally.
Yes, physically and mentally. And I think this is a big problem in education.
Of course, it's a big problem. It's called children abuse. It's called children abuse. Children abuse. Nó gọi là children abuse. Lạm dụng trẻ nhỏ. And it's a children abuse because you hit the child, you abuse the children. It's a children abuse. Or we can't call it physical abuse. Physical abuse nó làm dụng thể chất, làm dụng thể xác. Physical abuse. It's a physical abuse because you are causing a damage to the physique of another person. Đang gây ra thiệt hại đối với cái thể chất của người khác, nó là physical abuse. Okay. Anything else?
And I think this will impact my product physically. And I think he will lack confident in life because he always care about it.
The impact is lifelong. Cái tác động cái
Yeah.
the bad impact is lifelong. The bad impact is lifelong. It lasts a long time. It lasts for the whole life. It lasts for the whole life. They will never forget that, I'm sure. It lasts for the whole life. Okay. Anything else? I'm sure IELTS practice will last for your whole life too. The impact of IELTS will last for your whole life too. Bởi vì nó quá khó và nó quá nguy hiểm, nó quá sợ hãi. Because IELTS is just like, oh, terrible, isn't it? The impact will last for your whole life, I'm sure. Now, is that all?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Queen, please.
I remember 2 years ago, at my coffee shop, I was reported. At my coffee shop, I was reported from my staff that there were stolen of our customer mobile. The person looked like a grabber. They
look like a
grabber.
Rapper. Okay, a rapper.
Look like a grabber. So they drive very fast close to my coffee shop and stole my customer mobile.
Oh my god.
So from that time, I asked to my staff have a high attention to someone like a grabber or a person selling
a person who looks
lottery.
Who looks like a gangster or a criminal, you mean? Người nhìn như tội phạm, nó nhìn như hơi.
So how should I say?
You mean
Tại vì bây giờ
you basically I told my staff to be careful, just like to be careful, to take a look out, to keep an eye on, to keep an eye on everything.
To keep an eye, to keep an eye on everything in front. Yes. So I asked from that time, I asked my staff to keep an eye on everything in front of our coffee shop, especially for someone who looks like a grabber and lottery ticket vendor.
Như bán vé số.
Yes, because now recently there are many people pretend to be a person like grabber or selling lottery tickets. Yes, and stole and stole someone and stole cướp giật tài sản and stole
the property and
stole the property.
Steal the property of people.
And steal, and steal the property
of people.
Yeah, and steal the property of people. At that time, I felt a very bad moment because the crime happens in the district one where many police stations surrounding. So I have to check the camera and extract thầy trích xuất.
And extract like basically you extract a video footage. Lấy ra trích ra cái video to extract a video footage of what happened.
And extract a video of what happened and send to the police station to report that case. That's all.
important
Maybe là. Yeah, maybe I will rearrange the sentence to make it more fluently.
To make it more fluently. Okay. Now, Mr.
Yes.
Young, please. Do you think that the crime rate is increasing these days? Why or why not? Think about it. COVID just ended. I mean, the COVID situation has just been put under control in Ho Chi Minh City. A lot of people are very poor now. And when people are poor, they are willing to do a lot of things to survive.
Yes, but I think in a COVID-19,
During the COVID-19,
during the COVID-19, a lot of people are still being poor. Yes, but the government now is they give people supplies and items for them to survive in the during the COVID-19. But there's still some like truck guys doing trucks. Because of the COVID-19, they cannot use trucks outside or vận chuyển là gì? Delivering trucks, so they going to commit crime. So now there's still crime, but not a lot. There's still crime, but not a lot. It's just half, but not really a lot of it. But there's some crime like lừa tiền là gì thầy?
Fraud. You learned it already. Fraud. Fraud or scam. Fraud or scam. Lừa đảo. Fraud or scam. Money scam. Fraud. Money fraud or money scam.
Scam money online.
We say scam and fraud only. Và kẻ lừa đảo là fraudster or scammer. Kẻ lừa đảo. Fraudster or scammer. Fraudster or scammer. Kẻ lừa đảo. Okay. That's why I said you have to learn this lesson of crime many times.
Yeah.
Cái bài 18 của vocab cơ bản và 18 của cái vocab advanced trong cuốn IELTS của cô Pauline Killen, các bạn phải học đi học lại rất nhiều lần nha. You need to read that, repeat many times to understand, and then you can remember these words. Okay, continue please.
Okay, so there's a lot of scam online. And right now, like if someone buy the money, they don't deliver that supplies, and the buyers, they lose their money. So that's some kind of crime common now during the COVID-19. It's okay.
Okay. Good. Now, so basically, that's all. That's good. Let's go to part 3, question 2. So, Miss Yuen, please, what do you think are the reason for people committing crime?
Okay. I think the reason for young people committing crimes, first is there aren't good education for them. And I think secondly, because of visual life, they impact the internet by the internet, so they willing to become a scammer just to have money. And thirdly, I think because of we live in the modern life now, so everything is high price than the day before. So if you want to have a stable life, they must have money.
You must.
So I think
money, of course.
yes. So I think this is why the young people committing crimes.
Okay, now Miss Quý, what do you think about this question? What are the reasons for young people committing crimes? Is it just about the money?
I think the reason for young people committing crimes are for those who are lazy to work, lazy to study. Most of these people, they think that they want to work less but become rich instantly.
Become rich instantly, yes.
Yes, so it may push
Everyone
them
wants to be rich instantly. People are very, very greedy.
But lazy to work
greedy.
or work less. So it never happens. If you want to become rich instantly, you have to do something that's illegal. So I think that is a problem. This is one of the problems to our young generation. And the other things is about a game. Besides a good game or sport games, there are also some violence game creating as well.
Some violent game being created as well.
Yeah, and some violence game being created as well. So I think, and now it's easily for young people to know about it and to get this kind of violence game. So it may push them go to the criminal ways, criminal.
In the harm's way, in the criminal activity, and then and then put them on a path of committing crimes. Đặt cho họ vào cái con đường phạm tội. Put them on a path of committing crime.
And push them on the path of criminal crime.
Path
way
to commit crime.
Push them on the
con đường phạm tội. To put someone on a path to commit crimes. And okay, good. That's all. Now, so...
Excuse me, can I have 2 minutes away?
Sure.
And I will be back.
I'll not ask you in the 2 minutes, so don't worry. Mr. Young, please. Who do you think should be held responsible or should be held accountable for the wrong action that young people do, and why?
Let me see.
Mr. Young, please. Who do you think should be held responsible or be held accountable for the wrong action that young people do, and why? Ai nên chịu trách nhiệm cho những hành vi sai trái mà người trẻ làm? Tại sao?
I think the first people have to held the responsible. So responsible is the young people. The first is the young people because they commit they commit the wrong action, and they have to hold that responsible for themselves and have the new lessons in their life. The secondly maybe is their parents or the old people.
The old people. What about them?
Because
what's wrong with them?
Because the parents, they don't teach the kid how to action like good people. They don't really care about the children, or they don't really teach them how to have a better behavior or good action. And the old people maybe like people in the người người ngoài xã hội như thế nào thầy?
To the outsiders, những người ngoài, outsiders.
Like the outsider, maybe they sometimes it's the outsider going to be make the
Or strangers. Let's just say strangers, những người lạ mặt.
Okay, so stranger will make the young people doing wrong action.
Okay, I'll ask Miss Yun about this one. Who do you think should be held responsible or should be held accountable for the wrong actions that young people do, and why?
I think many people should be held responsible for the wrong action that young people
should be held
responsible for the wrong actions that young people do. First, I think parent, because of the hectic life, so parents, they should go for work and didn't pay attention to their children. And for a long time, this will impact their physically and mentally.
Will impact their physically. What's that? Will
impact them
physically
and mentally, because nobody teach them how to be a good person, how to have a good behavior in life.
Okay.
And I think secondly, this is about teacher in their school. They aren't good education for them, and they just study about ethics. This is not law, and they didn't practice in real life. This is just a theory.
It's a theory only, right?
Yes, and I think thirdly, about police officers.
Police officers
Should be upright.
What do you mean? Police officers should be
Upright.
Upright? What do you mean upright?
Giống như là cải thiện, nâng cấp nó.
Upgraded.
Upgrade.
When
Yeah, sorry. Upgrade.
Things, we don't say upgrade for human. They should improve. Let's just say they should be improved. Let's just say upgrade is for things only, okay? But improve, you can say for human and for anything.
Okay.
Improve.
Okay.
Should be improved.
Should be improved. They should care about fellow citizens. And strive. Yes, and strive to justice and equal.
Justice and what is the noun form of equal?
Equality.
Justice and equality. Công lý và sự bình đẳng. Justice and equality. Okay, very good. Now, Miss Wee, do you think the school system should educate people more about law, and why?
Yes, I think school system should educate people more about law. Educate people more about law, because in the school there are many there are our young generation, and they and at each age it's very good to educate them about the law, especially about the thing need to be prevented, like
need to be prevented.
So that
should need to be
need to be should be prevented. So that
should be prevented.
So that addiction, drug addiction, and some kind of activity that related to the criminal.
Criminal là still right?
Crime.
Crime and then
Crime.
criminal. Crime and then
Crime.
criminal. Related to criminal activities or criminal.
Criminal activity. Now, crime là noun đúng không thầy John?
Crime is a noun, but also we have criminal as a noun too. Tên tội phạm. Criminal là noun. Còn criminal
Yeah.
active có nghĩa là hình sự hoặc là liên quan đến tội phạm. I suggest that our class you should learn again the two topics about crime now. It's important.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'll send you later. You need to ask me, okay? Otherwise I'll forget. Now, so Mr. Yoon, do you think putting criminals in prisons is the best solution to combat crime? Em có nghĩ đưa những tên tội phạm, this is a noun, criminal is a noun here. The people who commit crime are called criminals. Em có nghĩ đặt những tên tội phạm vào trong tù là giải pháp tốt nhất để mà đấu tranh chống lại tội phạm không? Why and why not? What do you think?
I think not really, because if you're putting the criminal in the prison, they will still have the thinking about chống lại gì thôi.
Chống lại. Struggle.
To fight against.
Against. Okay.
Đấu tranh chống lại. To fight against something.
Fight against.
They still
to
have
fight against something.
Yes,
Fight
they will.
against something.
They will have a mind about fight against the social. They still thinking about commit crime after they coming out of the prison, and just a little amount of people that come out after prison and become a good person, like what I read on the news, and I think now the best solution in
the best or the pet solution? Pet or best? Best. B, not pay. The best solution.
The best.
Tại sao cái B P đọc nhầm với nhau thế nào? Why? Why B and P you combine it? The best. B. The best solution.
The best solution now is
I'm not afraid to show anger on video.
Change. They thinking about the criminal and life action in the life before. Ta-da.
Okay.
Ta-da.
Ta-da. Okay. Alright, we need to do this one again later anyway. So I'll mark this one. Okay, 70. Now, let's move on to 58. What did we do? Okay, we did 58 and we did 58, 59 already. Okay.
Yeah. Now go to 60.
60, it's describe a country or city where you want to go to but you haven't been to. Miêu tả một thành phố hay là một cái đất nước mà bạn muốn tới. You want to go to but you haven't been to. Mà các bạn muốn tới mà các bạn đã chưa tới nơi đó. You haven't been there. You want to go to but haven't been to. Miêu tả một thành phố hay là cái đất nước mà bạn muốn tới đó nhưng bạn chưa tới đó. But you haven't been there.
Okay.
But you haven't been there. You should say where the country or city is. Cái đất nước hoặc là cái thành phố đó ở đâu. Why you want to go there? Tại sao bạn lại muốn tới đó? Who you want to go with? Who you like to go with? Bạn thích đi tới đó với ai? And explain what you do to achieve your dreams. Giải thích bạn làm cái gì để mà đạt được những giấc mơ của bạn. Okay. 1 minute, please. 1 phút thôi. Oh, right. Okay, I'll let Miss Yuen say it first. Describe a country or city where you want to go to, but you haven't been there.
Yeah. This is Canada.
Canada.
I desire to go there to study at university.
Good.
And explore new culture, many magnificent landscape. I want to go there with my mother because she's totally different states with my sister. So I afraid that she would be alone in my home. And to achieve my dreams, I try to study English to communicate and connect with foreigners. I learn many problem-solving skills because there's an enormous distance between my mother and me.
Between my mother and me, right? Okay,
Yeah.
good. Anything else?
And in fact, I have I want to be a blogger.
You want to be a V-blogger or blogger?
I think a V-blogger.
Of course, make video, V-vlogs. Okay, that's great.
Yes, because I want to share my moment, my experience when I live in another countries to Vietnamese students.
Travel blogger?
Travel blogger?
Yeah.
I mean just a blog about basic life, everything I do, many experience.
Why you stay in Canada, right?
Yes, when I stay in Canada, I will do that.
Okay, good. Now, Mr. Yoon, please, can you describe a country or city where you want to go to but you haven't been there?
So I want to go to Japan.
I want to go to Japan.
I want to go to Japan. As you know, it's a beautiful country. Yeah, and the first reason I want to go there is because of the culture there and the food right there. Not the beauty up there. So
What?
I like the culture at Japan.
In Japan. I like the culture in Japan.
I like the culture in Japan and
food
and the food and the food. The one that I want to go with is my friends. At that place. So I have to have a lot of money to go there because that place is really expensive. And you have to have the visa of seven place in another country except your country, so you have to go there. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Okay.
Để chị Quy bắt trước.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Okay, Miss Quy, please. Can you describe it?
Okay. The country I want to go with my family is Australia. However, we can't make it because of the COVID-19 infection.
What?
Australia.
Because of COVID-19 pandemic?
Pandemic, yes. Australia is a beautiful country, and we have some friends in Sydney, Melbourne, and Gold Coast. So we make a plan not only experience the country but also visiting some of my friends. However, because of the pandemic, it's too long. Most of the international flights are banned. Banned hay blocked? Banned until now. So our plans has been cancelled. I feel a little bit pity because to make this plan happen. Tiếc có thầy. Nuối tiếc.
Pity. We don't say pity in this case. You feel pity.
Yes, how we say.
But you don't feel pity. I mean, in this case, it's not pity. I feel, how can I say? I feel disappointed. I feel disappointed and regretful. I feel regret. I regret not going there. Let's just say I regret not going there.
I regret not going there because to make this plan happen, we have to saving a lot of points to redeem the flight. However, most of our points has been expired, so we cannot use it anymore.
I regret not going there. Okay. All right. You need to explain what you need to do. You need to explain what you do to achieve your dream as well. Cần phải giải thích là mình sẽ làm cái gì để đạt được ước mơ đó.
Yes, okay. Nó hơi ngắn đúng không?
I think it's a bit too short, yeah.
Yes, to make it happen, I have to save a lot of money while buying things. We use credit card to add more points, and we can use that point to redeem the flight. And of course, we have another funds for traveling as well. We make a lot of plans in arranging for the accommodation and travel schedule as well. However, everything has been cancelled because of the COVID of the pandemic. It has taken very long until now. Most of international flight has
been cancelled.
Been banned. Yeah, has been cancelled and banned until now.
I see.
Yeah, and as I know, it's still closed until the end of this year or next year as well. So.
Okay, we should stop. It's been a good practice today. We should stop here now. So tomorrow, Sunday, we should work on what?
Saturday, not tomorrow.
Wait, Saturday. Sorry, it's Saturday. I thought today was, you know, I thought today was Saturday, but no, today's Wednesday. Now, so
we continue with the test 1, task 2.
Of course. This file is too long already. When this file reaches too long like this, you know that you have a lot of experience. Someone put it already. So it's a task count task 1, writing task 2. Okay, this one is something we should do next time, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
See you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday.
See you guys.
You remember, please watch both videos, okay? Explaining how to do this one. And then later on, I'll let you do it by yourself without, I'll let you do a lot of recent writing task 2 without any help and see how you do it. Tiếp tục thì thầy sẽ cho các bạn làm những cái đề mới nhất mà không có trợ giúp để xem các bạn làm thế nào. And you will see whether you like.
No, please, no. Oh
Excuse
God,
me?
Please. No.
Don't be a lazy student.
I'm just scared.
Okay, we will try hard.
Of course you will try hard. I'll see you then.
Keep fighting. Okay.
Yay.
Mr. John, please send us the speaking topic of program.
Of course I will. I'll see you then. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh á, để mà các bạn sẽ được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.